So, Glenn, let me ask you, if there's someone listening to this conference or listening to this podcast right now, and they're thinking about getting into sales, but they want to make sure that it's a good fit, can you shed some light on some things they need to look at as far as maybe the system or how they're going to get paid? Can you shed some light on that, because you've had a tremendous amount of experience in that, and coming from you, I know that they would be open to hear those things.
Well, when you look at full commission sales, remember, we're a lead-driven organization. We don't go knock on random doors, even though I used to just for fun. But when you look at a full commission sales organization, you definitely want to make sure you look at the retention within the organization. There are a lot of people in the industry say that 8% of people only make it the first year in the industry. Well, at ORCA Life, we got ORCA Lifers. I mean, I'm telling you, we got ORCA Lifers, been around 10, 12, 15, 20 years. And when you look at our retention, it is about 60% of the folks that come into our organization, they make it that first year. The other 40 is just because they didn't go to work. And so if you're looking for someplace to, hang your ladder on the roof of success, ORCA's got a very strong roof, an extremely strong roof. And it's just a great place to be because we're system driven, lead driven, human being driven, and most important, we are leadership driven.
Mm. Great.
Yeah, I think it was themed at the conference ORCA for Life. That was somebody that presented said, I'm dumping ORCA Life and I'm taking on ORCA for Life. I do. Oh yeah, man. It's cool. There was a lot of those little nuggets like that you were able to pick up on. Yeah.
Well, and I really, reflecting on the conference, I really want to say thank you to our partnership with AmerilLife, because think about Joe Barker that was there from your digital lab, Cody Askins, even though I know he's not a part of AmerilLife, but still just with us branding with them, Corey Price, his affiliateship with AmerilLife, those things have really held us more accountable to what we need to do in this business. And so I think that's held ourselves to a higher standard, right? As far as our expectations and what we need to continue to pour in and provide for our agency and for our team.
No doubt. And I think it's funny you mentioned Cody and you mentioned Joe Barker with the social media group of AmerilLife. A lot of people this weekend became ORCAfied. They became ORCAfied. They know our energy level. They know our purpose today, and they're more excited to do more for us because of that. Cody and I, we talk almost every other day now. Okay. Cody asking with 8% Nation, little plug there. I see in the future, there's going to be some type of relationship that ORCA and 8% will have together to bring this wonderful industry and the way that we do what we do to people that are looking to make a difference in their lives, not just for their clients they serve, but for their own life. Let's don't kid ourselves. This is about how successful you can be in whatever industry, how you can, maybe change the generations of the lives that come behind you. Okay. Think about that for a second. When you can change generations of the lives that come behind you because you ended up hooking your ladder to the right roof and then had the due diligence and the drive and the grit and the grind to make this business work, that is a life changer for so many people, Lindsey. And you know what? This isn't, I'm pretty salesy. You can tell, I can really throw a lot of smoke and mirrors behind what I'm talking about. But dadgummit, we've got proof of concept up and down the ladder. You just tell me what you want to earn. I can give you a roadmap to get to where you want to go, i.e. Lindsey and David.